All right, can I see anybody now? Cause I'll just keep redoing it. Ow. That hurt a little. You there? Anybody? Still waiting for any chat to happen. There we go. Hey, hey. Oh no, I didn't know what the hell was wrong. I screwed up and marked it private or age restricted or something. Because I'm a super genius. Hey, Kimberly. Were you watching before? Oh, man. I guess Darla will be along in about 30 minutes unless somebody can shoot her an email. Alias, I'm looking at you. I wonder if I can mix up something that I could call Screaming Orange. Oh man, you know it. Had to give you one. Let me get way far away from those threads as I can. I know. Every live here is just about a wrench party. Hey, Jules. Man, I love you guys for putting up with my dumb ass. I can see you now, yes. I swear sometimes I'm about as slick as dry pavement. Hey, explore America, I'll be damned. What have you been up to? I thought you went to pee in the pigs, ate you. Do we have any news of any kind? Yeah, this one counts. I can actually respond to the audience just a little bit. It's gonna be a very red, coppery orange. I need to actually get a mixer. Jesus Christ, kid, 7 days. Oh my God. I feel for you, man. I don't know what to tell you except pray. Pray hard. Oh, yeah. Come here in case you come up on that one. Oh, that's okay. You can use caps. It's the wording. Oh, man. Let me see. What else can I stick in there? Let's put some fluorescent yellow in there. Well, I'm calling it being creative. Ran into one of the guys on Hav's chat that I hadn't seen in a while on her Rumble cast last night. Man, he was positive I was a troll. He thought I had stole my identity. It was pretty funny. Hey, Danger. Do I know you by another name? Or did you just show up and decide, hell, I'll talk? He doesn't seem that crazy. Yeah, we're just gonna have to waste a little bit of orange here. A little bit of yellow. Thank you. I'm trying to make it look like the bowl is on fire. And it's not flipping around too hot for me at the moment. That extra thin fluorescent paint did not help. It looks about a half and a half. We're going to call that a half and a half. Yeah, see, I mean, it doesn't find a spot where it's not quite as screwed up. I'm trying to go for it looking like fire in there. I can trim it in purple. Where do you want the purple at? Yeah, I hadn't really been following a lot of people today as far as the happenings. I have heard a couple things. Oh boy. I know there's a caged bird that's just singing his head off, buddy. Hey, Anika. Oh, geez. It's not looking orange to me. What do you guys think? Does that look orange? I know that copper and the fluorescent is not wanting it to mix very well. Yes, I see you now. My third live was a complete disaster as far as being able to see chat. And this one worked out okay. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I saw your thing today on, was it the Miniature Herefords Explore America? That was a pretty good diagram of how to use a small plot of land to get a lot out of it. Yeah, Explore America has a channel. He's got a couple channels actually. But yeah, gossip here all you want. Explore America. Uh, you know the code words and shit. Have fun. You're gonna love it here. I guess we'll see. Let's just see if that looks worth a crap. Let's see. Do it over here on what will end up being the back. And then he slips around to the front. Anyway, because I've got the attention span of a hamster. Yeah, and man, they end up looking so nasty. I worked on a dairy farm for about 2 months, and it made me look at store-bought milk totally different. It's the nastiest, most, just, it's so nasty. It took me 3 weeks to get rid of the lice. I pity those cows, really, honestly. All the animal activists are bitching. They should just, all they gotta do is just make somebody clean something. Hey, Yan. Any idea what's up with the meat recall? Explore America. That's a horrible thing to consider. I've seen two things on the meat recall. Of course, they've got a bunch of infected beef and stuff. But a lot of the meat recalls where when you went to the store the next day, there wasn't, like what was there before wasn't there, was in places with a high concentration of missing persons reports. Yeah, that looks like crap. I don't know, that's not too bad. I just can't put it everywhere though. Man, I mixed up a lot of wasted paint right there. Okay, I've actually got to stop for a few minutes. Oh my Lord. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I said when I realized where it was. I was like, "Oh Jesus Christ! Those they've been. That's how they've been getting rid of them." I mean, that's how they've been getting rid of them. That's why you don't ever find them, because they're not there. I mean, they're there. They're in your fridge. Yeah, yeah. I decided on cheese pizza last night. I figured that was plenty. The cheese pizza would do it, and I'm probably gonna have cheese pizza again tonight, and the night after that too, probably, because damn. Give me just a second here, folks. I'm 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 having to take a break. I need to get some padding for my butt for this stool. Lord. Here's a bit of advice for the older folk that aren't padded. Buy some pillows for anything hard you sit on. Carry it around with you like a cane. There we go. Sorry about the ears there. I'm still calling myself setting up an area. There. So any newcomers know what we're waiting on. We're gonna be cleaning, and then I guess I'm gonna have to mix up some different orange. So that sucks. I'm serious. I mean, I reach back there and run my hands from my belt down to the backs of my legs, and you can feel every bone, buddy. I got like 2 or 3 shattered vertebrae in my back. One of them's dead, and I can still feel that. I can feel it right through that. It's a painful, painful butt. Yeah, maybe Geospatial will show up. He was the guy that thinking I had stole my identity. I thought about that. Get that stuff, the shit that they put in the work boots, and make butt pads out of it. You could merchandise that out farther, make pants with extra long back pockets, and then you just slip the pads down into the back pockets, so you could wash them easier. Oh God, is nothing gonna cooperate with me today? I think I made God mad. Oh, give me a break. I swear to God. I'll be right back. Give me just 2 seconds. Maybe just a couple extra seconds. There we go. I love it when fate tries to mess with me, and it doesn't understand I can make a crossbow out of a damn pen. Give me an ink pen. Stand back. There we go. Now we're into break time here almost. I have to do a little folding. Yeah. was going to keep the water pipe handy, but oh my God, killed my lungs yesterday. Last night, Tony asked me, she said, well, y'all discussing stuff, aren't you worried about the censors listening in and y'all saying something? And I said, no, if the censors listen in, after a while they'll get bored. They'll fall asleep. They'll be like, yep, this is your standard batch of nutheads. Let's go on. Hey, Michelle. I know y'all think I'm passing out wrenches here willy-nilly, but I've been watching these people for a while. Some of them know me by many names, kind of like Explore America. Oh man, I didn't think it had. Shit, how much does one of those cost? That's got to be at least what, $200 by now? I'd love to have a toy Batmobile. All right, let's mix some damn paint, I guess. There they are. Come here, you little bastards. I gotta get another box of these. They are invaluable when you're doing stupid crap like this. But yeah, last night, for anybody that left early from the chat, we decided that for the live chats, I'm gonna make a nice little black background and go and find a really pretty betta fish and just sit the thing down in front of the betta fish, and we'll watch the betta fish swim around while we run our mouths. And then for stuff like this, I'll just make the regular videos. Because I'm sure that nobody has 3 hours a day to sit here and watch me talk to myself like I have since. I mean, if you do, I'm sorry. It'll get better. Let's get us just some regular. I don't want gloss. Don't want cherry. Use bright. And then shaky. Yeah, I mean, if anybody was tired and I mean, they could just fall right asleep. Be a good way to end a day or catch a nap in the middle of the day. But we need to work out a time, though. After my last runaround, I'm about as good with technology as electricity and water so far. If I get too close to the phone, you can see my damn heartbeat in it. I have to keep it grounded from my body. I either have to keep it grounded in my body, or I have to be making direct contact with one of the buttons, or it does this aggravating little thing, and I can feel it when it's happening. I don't like it. Okay, let's try to make orange. Let me shake up let me get the yellow and the red and shake them up together while I'm taking my smoke break. Nice. Everybody gets to go for a ride. I know. I had to make another filming jig. And of course, as you can tell, I'm going to have to make another filming jig. You guys have some of the best channels, the best ideas, some of the best information. And that's why they hate us. The cool kids always suffer. You just don't see it. Actually, I got these discounted. Now, this one in the back, you want to talk about an expensive paint red. This sucker right here. Where the hell is it? This sucker right here. Black 4.0, 150 milligrams, $75 before taxes or shipping. It is the blackest paint on earth. Where's my stem at? And I used that for the stem. It looks like those parts failed to render. I mean, let me find something black. Here's something black, flat and black. That. Get that up there where the handle is. I mean, that's black. I mean, it makes the black in front of it look not black. And I went ahead and pre-treated these little things here while I was doing that. Every time I'd get some of that on my thumb, I'd reach over and I'd pick up this bowl, and that's what I was wiping my thumb off yesterday, so that I could fill in those itty bitty tiny little, what was it? It took like 12 sewing needles. Tony's going to be really happy when she finds out, but nothing has needed to be sewn yet, so I'm good. Oh, man. Damn, son. I forgot this was a new bottle with nothing taken out of it yet. Yeah, I don't see the point. I mean, I can carve stone, and cavemen could carve stone, and they didn't even fucking have power tools. So, I mean, hell, why the hell can't I? And that's basically how I've done everything that I've done is why can't I? And I'll be damned if it just does. It looks like they just don't mix. What is the deal? Mandela working overtime or some shit? Give it the beating. Oh my God, that's going to take 1.5 years. Tell you what, here's the other thing, man. Usually you'll take these off and it won't have a drop. That must be some weird something between those two batches of paint. For real. Safety third. Cliff Hill or Cliff High? Is he telling us anything that is useful today? All right, man. I'm sure I'll be here. God, please be toned orange. Or at least a different color red. Really? How do you make red more red with yellow? Okay, then. That'll do it. All right, Alias. Be careful, man. Much love, brother. Figure I'll shake it instead of stirring it because, oh God, it's so much quicker. I need to find my pellets and put a pellet in each jar for a shaker. Yeah, artists out there that like to paint, hate to have to shake your paints for 9.5 years. If you get around to it, get you some Daisy BBs or a little pack of pellets and put a pellet in each jar, and it'll shake around a lot, but it'll mix your paint quicker. It's starting to look orange. I will be doing that next. I've actually got a couple little power tools. One of them, I think the little cheap red one, I believe, is battery powered. And I mean, I've got everything packed up. I was supposed to be moving, then I had a seizure. So I'm stuck until at least spring because can't drive. They don't want me running over nobody for some reason. And they've got bits. What you want to get is some high carbide bits. Let me see if I've got one laying here. But sandpaper, automotive grade sandpaper, that's down there to 600 grit to where you're starting to get it finished off. Man, yeah, I should have just went ahead and totally unpacked all that stuff when I decided to do this. I hadn't expected anybody to be interested enough to ask me a question. There it is. Not a damn one of the bits is in it. Which is probably why it didn't get packed. Just a suspicion. And that's just rocks. I'll tell you what, next live, we need to schedule up a next live, guys. So since there's 4 people that hung in there. Oh, Lord. Okay, since there's 4 people that hung in there, y'all start scheduling up when would be the best time for y'all to get back together, and the rest of everybody can suffer because they're just not here. But I'll have the bait up and a little setup for him, and I'll dig out my bits and be able to show you all the little bits. Well, I'm finishing up a joint too. I'm still shaking the paint. Well, now I'm still shaking the paint. I got distracted thinking about bits. But yeah, all those hammers and chisels and all that good stuff. I mean, yeah, if you wanna do it the way they did it 400 years ago, that's great. But I can do that too. Oh yeah, we're starting to get orange. That's what I'm saying. I mean, hopefully by the next one I will have figured out all of the controls for this crap. I was in a hurry, but I'll damn sure take my time, and then the next one we'll have it a little better. Yeah. Okay. If it's different than bright red, I'm using it. I'm using it. That don't look too bad. I swear that fluorescent paint has got some different mixture than the rest of this paint. I believe just that little bit of fluorescent paint in that screwed up that whole batch. Yeah, that's orange. And then just throw this on here. We'll pull the Bob Ross, run through it, slop and don't care, so that I can hurry up and try to polish it just a little while y'all are on the live before you turn to stone. That was another thing Tony had said, like, yeah, I can't believe people just sit there for 3 hours and watch you paint. And I'm like, well, we're all friends. And she's like, yeah, but they have lives, don't they? So I figured, yeah, I'll record regular videos for this, and that way I can explain to you what kind of stuff I'm using, and then you can go to your local hardware store or Hobby Lobby and pretty much do whatever you want. It's not hard. If I can do it, any idiot can do it. You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna call this Painted Up Like Flame. Let's get a vote. What do y'all say? I say I'm finished, because I'm so tired of painting. And as a plus, I now have some, you can call it kind of orange paint. I know that feeling, Jules. You're laying there fucking trying to go to sleep, lay there for an hour and a half, and something always seems to keep popping to mind. All right. Now we'll give that a cigarette's worth of drying time. And I will get, where are you at? I will get a brand new little piece of sandpaper. I don't know about that light therapy. I mean, I'm not necessarily like everybody else, but I've always found that just a good solid 4 or 5 days of sleep, only waking up to eat and go to the bathroom, that's the best medicine. All right, so I got me some 600. Let me step over here and grab my polishing pads. Oh no, Daisy. Poor baby. And there we go. Cussing does not have to take place. I want this one too. All right. This, I believe I'm just going to chuck. So, today we learned that the bright orange, bright yellow fluorescent paint does not mix with other paint. No matter how long you shake it. Damn it, man. Here we go. Here we got everything. Make sure we got those two fastened up. This guy fastened up. Let's see, and see, man, that shit, I mean, it's so yellow. But I guess it's made out of something that just won't mix with anything. See, I'm taking my little break here just in time. I got to take my meds. Well, I'm fixing to start sanding on it here. I mean, probably another 20 minutes, and I'm going to call this bitch done. Just as soon as she gets dried, I'm going to start sanding on it. I'm also going to be blowing on it just a little bit too, because I'm ready to have it done. There's maybe not. I think I just found the heavy side on it. Huh? It kind of looks like fire. I guess even the screwed up colors look all right. I mean, hell, you don't get to choose what color's in a fire. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, one of your viewers is also in another chat and listening podcast and doing light therapy. Ah, cool. I'll tell her. Thank you, Anika. Yeah, I guess I do like that. Just the less critical I am of it, the better it hits me. Hey, SW. I think I'm going to hold this in front of heater for a second while I try to keep an eye on the chat. There we go. Enamel's better baked on anyway, isn't it? There we go. All right. I should make me a little please stand by sign. That'd be the perfect shit. For the paint. Although that red is lost. But yeah, that's where it's at. Oh no, I'm still right here. I mean, buddy, talk about some contrast. Now I could put some color on this while we're waiting on the bowl to dry. Any ideas on accent colors? Let's see, what do we got? We're not going to touch that green, and let's put that other yellow with it, because they just don't mix. I've got to keep them segregated. And I think that's all of my specialty colors right there. Wrong place. But you can't see the green, but it's a very green. There's you had asked about purple. I've got it's a metallic purple. Any suggestions on where to put it? Blue? I've got blue here somewhere. I've got a special blue, because I like special stuff. So there's the metallic and the blue. So we can put blue and purple on it. I guess we're not going to do the copper. Keep the green around, maybe for the flowers. Hey, Jacob. Whew, smoke right in the eyeballs. Oh, my Lord. Okay. Now, let's see here. Okay. Blue is great with orange. We could try it. I guess I could leave that part of the bowl unsanded or unfinished after I sand it down and paint that part blue. I think I'll do that. Now, I think I'll do this part over in purple. Either that, or how about the trim? Well, I bought this one from a store, actually, and then just recarved it because it looked like crap. And I also dropped it and broke it. Oh, man, talk about my heart stopped. But it was it was one of the cleanest breaks I have ever seen. So we'll do the purple in here. I can make a lot of stuff. Now I like to make pretty things. Or I try to anyway. Put my share into ugliness in the world. Now I'm calling myself making up for it. Yeah, we just do a nice fat band of purple. And another nice fat band of purple. I snapped it right there. Right there. Oh man. I don't think guys are supposed to think they're pretty. I think you're supposed to look in their mirror and be like, man. All right. I'll shake them both. Oh, who's heard about the Diddy doings? Man, I was watching an interview this morning. This chick was interviewing this one dude, and she's like, "Well, who was on top?" And he like, "There wasn't no top and bottom." Will was bent over the couch. Diddy was behind him, just killing it. I'm talking, just killing it. It was murder. And the interviewer looks over at the camera with this, "Are you hearing this shit?" look on her face. She looked genuinely shocked. Boy, that blue is going to be a long time mixing. Well, I guess they're both going to be a long time mixing. I'm going to mix the purple until the blue looks good. I know. Drugging the damn lube. I mean, the baby oil too, the stuff for they said the stuff for the massages, everything in there. Like the whole damn place. He'll never get out. No, he'll never get out. The things that's going to end up coming out, he'll never get out. Oh God, yeah. Oh, if you go back, what was it? Oh, I wish I could remember who pointed it out. But if you go back and look at 50 Cent, oh yeah, it was Super Dave pointed it out. I believe it was the song. Just search the song that got 50 Cent shot, and it plays the whole song. But I believe it was Super Dave that dropped it. And when you actually take the time and listening to it instead of just enjoying it, he was pretty explicit and to the point about what all had been going on. And he laid it out, and then I think it was a couple weeks after it dropped, he got shot several times. Okay, that metallic just isn't coming off of the side of that. I'm gonna have to stick a thing in there. Oh yeah. Love you, Jules. Not many people have that many hours to just sit and watch. It ain't no damn Bob Ross over here. I can't paint a landscape in 5 minutes. I struggle with hell, all of it. Where's the top? Here's the top. Okay, I'm on bottom, so you ain't gotta worry that bad. All better. Get a little of this thicker stuff over here. And then a little thinner stuff. But does it show? Not really. I will finish these rings up though, and then we'll go back do the sanding. And the next time y'all see this, it'll just be like a reveal, because I'm gonna just keep piling up purple paint in these grooves until they show. But I'll be kind and do that not on a live. Thank you, Darla. Damn, where did this ring start? There it is. I thought I'd never see it. Now that one shows up a little better. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't like these rubber grips. It's a paintbrush. It's not a power tool. Skip over the damage. Yeah, y'all will like the stone carving videos a lot better. I mean, they're noisier. Y'all just have to talk amongst yourselves during those ones, but there's a lot more progress made a lot quicker. And it's a little more satisfying, I think. for the eye candy craving. Come here, light. Damn it. It's just nothing for it. Thank you. Well, I'm going to cover that black up with it. Oh, you mean the rest of the black? It is some pretty brutal black. You can't say it's not black. This one's going good. It's flowing right down into that crack. Almost perfect. Skip the damage. There we go. You know, I had thought about making this a business, Jacob. Tony was swearing up and down if I made the right stuff that I could sell it online. You could make your own website. And yeah, I thought about it. I said, well, I could pay somebody to make me a website. Oh crap. Oh no, I don't. I'm cleaning a brush. That's all I'm doing. I'm cleaning a brush. Sorry. It's getting cakey. Okay. I definitely want to be gentle here. Talk about not wanting to breathe on this part. Is that better? Can y'all see now? Oh, there it is. I knew there was a piece missing. See that little tiny bit? Oh shit. See that little tiny bit right there? Y'all get out of my way. Man, I am not Bob Ross, buddy. Yeah, see that tiny spot right there? There's actually a chip missing right there. So we'll put that, give that a good glob. Yeah, this part will have to get 2, maybe 3 coats. Those cracks are just drinking it up. Found another one. And another one. Please be the end of that ring. Oh, thank God. Phew. Okay. Well, yeah. See, I think the beta would be better for the live chats, because then I'll be able to just film the regular videos like that. I don't know why they've changed that. That is just one of the dumbest changes they have made. I mean, that's ignorant. Hopefully somebody in the office got a talking to. But if it's so that anybody computery can watch my face while I'm talking on the phone on a live chat, sorry for you. I got that part taken care of. Okay, now that can sit over here and dry. This needs to be closed up. And then you're gonna see. This should, technically I don't even have to sand it and all that good stuff. I can just paint it. All I gotta do is be careful. I need something that I could set it on for y'all. Well, I guess it's just called being extra freaking careful. I'm shaking paint. I'm shaking paint. Probably had a bunch of people leave like, yep, that's it. He's lost his mind. He's having a seizure or something. Let's go. Yeah, that blue and that metallic and that blue didn't want to make sense. So I'm not only shaking it, I'm stirring it too. Except for that part down there. I don't see any metallic-y in it. What do you guys think? Let's see what it looks like on this. Oh, that is a good contrast. Get that away from it before I start cussing. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe once it dries, it'll show. But I mean, this is a very blue. Purposely make some of that mix in there off of that. Painting with the stick. So we're just gonna paint with the stick. Why not? Oh yeah, I like it. I think that the hell that might be the name of it. Let's see, did they cover the name of it? It doesn't have a name. Yeah, it ain't got no name. No name blue. Swear to God, looks like there's a big old spark of red sticking out right there. Right there. But it's not though. No, it's got glitter in it. I mean, it's supposed to have glitter in it. I believe it was on the sky blue glitter rack, but I mean, I guess that don't really mean anything. It does not change. So yeah, I think it is just primary blue or hard blue, whatever the hell you want to call it. Definitely blue. All right, onward we go. Oh my God. Oh man. Yeah, I do hope your leg gets better. How is it doing? It ain't hurting lately, is it? There we go. Me too, man. I hope they tell you there's no problems. It sure does cover well. I mean, oh, crap. Well, we'll set you right there. Shoot, they like to stick you for any car repair. It's really messed up is something basically nothing happens. Your car's worth like 2,200, but it costs 2,800 to fix it, and so they total your car out. Trying to hurry, guys. Just cover up that carving mistake right there because, yeah, that looks way better. Like it never happened. Just like the government. Oops. Oh well. Permanent now. I'll come back and touch it up later. That's not too bad. Let me just move along. Nice. Roll over onto that fresh paint, motherfucker. Okay. Whew. Oh yeah, that's way quicker than coming back and sanding that out. Although I could have sanded it out faster, to be honest. Come on, spin around there, you little bastard. Oh, my lord. It is relaxing now. And as mundane and mediocre as it is, it's satisfying to accomplish a material thing, a material task. And they say talk is cheap for more than one reason. You don't have to do anything to talk. But communicating, though, see, that's why I've got the best chat room on YouTube, is because my chatters know how to communicate like human beings. Welcome to the Epileptic Paint Emporium. They're not blurry. They're that way on purpose. Probably shouldn't make those jokes. Somebody will pop in and get all pissed off, and I'll have to take 3 weeks to explain to the administrators that I have epilepsy. I think I should be allowed to make those jokes. It makes shaking the paint really easy. It was that last headshot that did it. I never saw it coming. I would have never imagined it. Cigarette break. I'm afraid to. Let me turn you upside down. Huh? I gotta go back and get those two. Yeah, can you believe I've got freaking epilepsy? I mean, see that you remember, Anika? You remember back when I had changed my badge, and Darla had asked me to change it back because it bothered her. She asked me to change it back because it was a close-up of my face after I had got shot right in between the bridge of my nose and my eye. And I was sitting in the chair in the living room with a big fat paramedic standing behind me with his gloves on. And I'm going, I got my hands spread out going, just give me a fucking minute. Like, can everybody just give me a fucking minute here? An old big dude standing there behind me, he's like, man. You sure you don't want to go to the hospital? I probably should have went. Well, I figured it would probably bother people, but I kind of did it to prove a point to whoever in case they looked at my page. And I know they were looking at my page. I know they're watching right now. They may not be showing up on the fucking counter. They're watching. So I told them in my little video, it's gonna take more than one to put me down. You're gonna have to be closer than that, and you're gonna have to put enough of them in there to be damn sure I'm not getting back up. Because all that did was piss me off. I mean, obviously. Whew. Oh, I told you I'm odd. I'm a different one. They did when that blue light took me and all that crazy shit. They did so many different things. Bruce knew all about that shit. I mean, there was nothing I had to even explain to him. I believe all he ever bothered me about it was, "Do you remember any of it?" And then his other comment on it was, "Damn." And I woke up and thought about some of that shit this morning and almost broke down crying over it. And took a breath, thought about Bruce and the gang and all you guys, and it got better. Yeah, you guys help quite a bit more than you know. Let me set that down and finish my cigarette. I can just not, we just won't think about that. How's your cat doing? Oh, man. Yeah, man, I miss him. Yeah, he could. He could. There were a lot of the times that I think he'd notice, up, he's starting to go downhill, and he'd try to say something funny, snap me out of it. I miss him, buddy. I told Tony the other night, I'm like, I'm sorry that it upsets me so much. And she's like, hell, it's understandable. You know, he was your best friend. And I thought about it and I was like, yeah, he was. He was the closest friend I had, and he lived in Canada. Yeah, I'd get in there and, man, we had so many people in our group. Sometimes when I just couldn't get my hands to work, I would purposely show up late so that all I had to do was say, "Hi guys, sorry I'm late," and put out a bunch of smiley faces and hearts and not have to type every single name. And then I'd still end up typing every single name. It's going to look really good. Now I'm not going to want to use it. I'll be afraid to mess it up. I'll use it a couple times, and then it'll go into a little case. I'll find a silver plug to put in it. I think that'll be cool. And I carve out a little stand for it out of wood. Oh, I know, man. Oh no, it'll be fine, Darla. Like I said, I'll carve a stand for it. And I'll use it a couple, 2 or 3 times, and touch up that spot right there where I screwed it up real good. And it'll all be okay. A lot of times you can be in the worst situations of your life. I mean, absolute terror, afraid that your next breath is going to be your last. And as long as you can take a deep breath and let it out nice and slow and say, it's all going to be okay, you'll find you'll feel a release just a little bit. Because it's all going to be okay. All we have is this instant. We have pasts to miss, and we have futures to make. Not that I'm being all pontificatical, all pontificracular, pontificracular. Yeah, that's the word. I need to shake that. I need to shake that again. That's what happened. That's how I broke it. Right there. What just happened with the lid. That's how I broke it. We're a star family. I am 100% convinced that we all clicked the way that we did, because at some point or another y'all were taken too. I know Bruce was. And time really doesn't have that much of a meaning, as far as if you can match the frequency and vibration of a place and time, you will go to that place and time. It will just happen. And if somebody can do that to you, it will just happen without you having a chance to realize that it's happening. It's just you're 1 minute, and then the next minute you're like, what the fuck? Or, oh shit. Let me grab a Dr. Pepper. Luckily, y'all are in the utility room with me. So the worst that can happen is I can't see the screen. There we go. That is, where's those? I don't want to forget about that right there. Yeah, you know, SW, I can't hardly watch any of them either. I tried to watch I do, because every now and again I have to go back and check source material, because somebody uses his shit, I'm gonna get on them. I know. I watched that short, The Kai Trap, the other day, and it just broke me. I mean, it just broke me, man. Like a 5-year-old kid that was told no about a candy bar, it broke me. But we can rest assured, homeboy's having fun right now. He is liking that shit. And the funny thing about it is, if he has to come back, if they make him come back, you not only get to choose when, where, who, you get to plan it all out, and then you have to agree to every bit of it, and then you have to agree to forget it all. Oh, shit. Oh, I just cleaned that off. I wonder what planet, because oh man, if he picks Earth again, who the fuck, man? If they give me a choice, I won't ever hold a physical form again. I can't, man, come on. This stuff, really? I mean, I know such is life, but stuff going on down here with these kids and stuff, man. All this craziness being uncovered. It might be a little thin, but it's pretty. Keep having dreams about this one place with a fucking red sun. And I mean, never dark. It's just always either dim or red. And I keep dreaming about this place, man. I'm telling you, I think Bruce was up there with me. I think we ended up going to a lot of the same places. There was too much familiarity right off of the bat. And the first live that I came to, I think there was a couple of trolls, and I mean, he was ripping into the trolls, so I sat there and kept my mouth shut for a few lives. I didn't want to jump in and say the wrong thing at the wrong moment and get the treatment. That Bob Ross said, 2 hairs and some air. I feel like he is too. I don't think he's one. He's the type that if he's got the chance, he's gonna stay until he's sure we're all fine. I'm sorry, Darla. I'll shut the fuck up and go back to painting. But that is one of the reasons that I've made this into a channel instead of a, because I can watch shit on it channel. So that There will always be a place for us to get together until I'm gone, anyway. And I may very well change all of my passwords and stuff and give them to Darla so that y'all can still keep the channel just in case. Not have to go through this shit of gathering everybody up again. Y'all know how hard that was. If people get kicked off a channel, they spread out. They spread out like water. Me too. I was just thinking the other day, well, just this morning too, that most likely you will never get access to that channel because of the contents. It's that fucking big. And right behind that, the thought crossed my mind, well, if we can't get the channel back for her, that pretty much answers my other question for me as far as I'm concerned. And I'm gonna start digging. Apple. You ever notice how their logo is apple with a bite taken out of it? Why isn't it just an apple? They got a bunch of other symbolic stuff going on with companies that we've never noticed either. And a bunch of that stuff's starting to come out. You know, on that live earlier, since I couldn't see chat and there was like, I only could see like 3 or 4 people watching. And I was like, ooh, maybe it's the day. Maybe today's the day. But it's just sunspots. We're having some really big solar flares. See, in the Atlantic, I think we've got the first Category 6 hurricane ever. Man. Oh, we're that close. Look at, we're that close. So close. And this stuff over here should already be dried by now. So it's going to always keep that, as long as it doesn't get too scuffed up. And so I'll be extra careful to not let it get scuffed. Yeah, we'll just leave that part missed. I just thought of something. We do the fish thing. We can't give it a voice or anything because then we'd be stealing dude's bit with Hecklefish. Oh, damn, Xander. Oh, man. Man, Xander. Yeah, I hope that fucking gets better. Man. I haven't really thought about anything with me and Tony because I'm positive I'm not going to be the one to have to deal with anything. Yeah, we're definitely gonna remember you here at the end of this in about 10 minutes. We're also gonna do a collective co-creation experiment. Of course, people will be asking about this. And I believe the correct terminology to get the result that we'd all like to have is that she's recovering. I know if there's anything on earth I can do, you let me know. We love you, Xander. I do not believe in God as they say in the book. I believe there is a creator. I mean, this has to be by design. There's just too many versions, and they're all starting to blend together. And I refer to that as the force because that is what makes us live and breathe. Ta-da! Oh, Lord. You know, I might have to redo those bands at the top and make them purple. It's pretty good color contrast. I'm going to put about 5 more coats of that purple on before y'all see it again, and get it all nice and pretty. But yeah, pretty much. There it is. Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to move those and extend us back there. All right, guys. Oh, I can't believe y'all stayed. I love you guys. Well, let's wrap it up. I'm sure everybody's butt hurts almost as much as mine from just sitting. So we'll say our little prayer and try to rest up and not worry. Creator of creation, I pray to you to help Sanders' family, help the people of this world, help us to understand. Many love, much blessings. May the force be with you. Yeah, I said my stuff backwards. Many love, much blessings. It's a mental typo. Love you, Darla. Love you, Xander. Love you, Annika. Love you, SW. I'm sure there's one other person. Oh. So, all right, guys. Next time you see me, how about let's go for Friday about 9, and I'll have a fish. All right, love you guys.